Hi, my name is Martyn, and I'm 70 years of age. I suffered from Parkinson's for the last 10 years, but I won't go on too much about that because there are many people out there far worse off than I am. I've come to that stage in my life, and I think some people do, where I look back and wonder what I've contributed to society. And I suppose in a small way I've contributed something. My youngest son, who is now 39, had some issues with drug addiction, and I'm pleased to say that he's made a full recovery now, and he's been clean for the last 2 years. When an addict has an addiction such as heroin or alcohol, there's only one relationship, and that is with their addiction. They can be the most loving and caring person, but when they are in need of that fix, nothing matters, only that fix. And I would say to anybody that who's got an addiction, or who has a relative or a friend with this terrible addiction, be it alcohol or heroin abuse, never give up hope, because after 17 years my son has made a recovery, a full recovery. Well, moving on quite a number of years, I had the good fortune of meeting my wife, Sandra. We were both entertainers, singers, and we met on the cabaret circuit. Sandra was a very attractive, vivacious, bubbly lady who lived life to the full and lived for the moment. After a few years we got married and settled down at her home, and we enjoyed a drink, and then I noticed Sandra began to drink more and more, and until in the end she wasn't happy until she was completely intoxicated. This went on for some time, and then we decided together that she should get help. Anyway, it was a harrowing time, as you can imagine, because she was a full-on alcoholic, drinking every day at least probably a bottle of whiskey. Eventually we had that magic phone call to say that she was offered a place in rehab. What a feeling. What a wonderful feeling to think at last our problems were going to be over. Thank God, rehab. Little did I know that it doesn't work like that. Little did I know how disappointing it was all going to become. Rehab is okay for the person that really wants it, that really wants the help. Sandra did want it, but then there's wanting it and really wanting it. So she went into rehab for 16 weeks, and eventually she came home, and it was lovely to have her back. I had my wife home, but sadly her rehabilitation didn't work. Finding empty bottles, the repetitive speech, and all those signs were evidence that she was drinking. My heart was sinking. Well, this went on for a good many years again, a good many years. And of course I was finding it a great strain. And if I walked out and to go in another room and left her on her own, there was always a fear that she would fall. Anyway, she's been dry now for the last 12 months, and I've got my wife back. And she's her old self, bubbly and charming and full of fun. It's wonderful to have her back. We're a much happier household. So another success story. So we, as I said, decided that we'd try and build a group and advertise the fact that we're there to support people who haven't got any support. Because the problem is with a carer of an addict, very often these people don't want to discuss it because of the shame, the stigma. They feel that they want to bury their heads in the sand and hope it'll go away, and it won't. So there is nowhere for them to go. If they talk to a relative or a friend, they're biased. They give a knee-jerk reaction, kick them out, or don't put up with it, And it's not what you want to hear. You want support, and that's what we do, support without being judgmental in any shape, way or form. And of course, the main thing is about our group is that we've all been through the same thing. So what we're able to do is empathize. And when you're looking for a friend to talk to or discuss the problems that you've got, to be able to talk to somebody that you can really empathize with, somebody that knows exactly how you feel, has been there, worn the t-shirt, it's very therapeutic. We are not the blind leading the blind. All our team members have undergone various courses and exams, accredited courses, and so we're able to offer advice and, as I say, signpost people. If you are a carer of somebody who is abusing drugs or alcohol, don't suffer this pain on your own. Don't suffer this worry and trauma on your own. There are groups out there that you can contact. They are available, carers groups. My journey has been a bit rocky, I suppose, but it hasn't been in vain, because from the sadness that I've experienced with my own family, I'm able now to help others who are going through the same thing. Not only me, but the team members that work with CASM. I thank them all from the bottom of my heart. There is always hope. There is help out there, lots of help. But the addict must make the choice. And if they can make that choice, then they can move forward with their lives.